everybody, this is Newsblogger, and there's just one thing I'm tired of. Michael Jackson. You're all crying over Michael Jackson. Stop. He's dead. Get over it. Everybody dies. My God. I mean, it's not like before Michael Jackson died, y'all over here saying, "Oh my God, Michael Jackson's the greatest pop star in the world. No, I love you." Y'all weren't saying that before he died, were you? So just shut up, deal with it, and go get a life and start listening to somebody else.
I'm just making a video about how I hate Michael Jackson. He sucks so bad. He can't sing at all. And I'm really tired of you people making fun of me for my opinions. I don't really care what you think. I just know that Michael Jackson can't sing.
Clothes would have been hanging here, the folded items on these shelves, and I want to show you something that is really somewhat special and interesting. If you look at these cabinets up here and then you open this cabinet here, you see another security panel, code panel here. If you push the right code on that panel, it unlocks. Now keep in mind, there would be clothing hanging here, so this would be covered. Triple locks on this wall here, and it reveals a secret section of this closet. I'm not sure what he kept in there, but clearly he didn't want many people to know that it existed. I'm going to come back out of the cedar closet here for a second and take you into the other areas of the bedroom again, navigate with all our cameras and everything. This area over here, there was another bathroom, full bath in this section, another full cedar closet over here, and then we go up the stairs into where Michael Jackson slept. This was the sleeping loft over here. The bed was against this wall. It was a huge bed, and from what I understand from a friend of his who was here with me yesterday, the bedspread in this room was full sequins, just like many of the outfits that he wore in concert. And of course, this was an area that was gone over by investigators, investigating that allegation of sexual misconduct that resulted in a trial back in 2005. And it was after that trial that Michael Jackson never returned to Neverland.
Sex? Let me ease you into that. The topic comes up at times that people would like to know, how can you have anal sex without it hurting so bad? There are a few things that you can do to help in the matter, so that way maybe your experience will be more enjoyable. The first thing I'm going to go over is that it really is all about being relaxed. Your anus is a muscle, so you need to completely let loose, in a sense, for you to be able to not have such a pain in the ass when you're getting fucked. Now, on the first couple times that you're going to try this, I am going to suggest that you do douche out your hole. The reason why is because that way, if you know that it's clean in there, it's going to ease your mind a little bit and make things easier. So basically, just get a douche bottle or an enema. I actually will suggest an enema bottle. You empty out the contents and put lukewarm water in it. Put some Vaseline on it and then just shove it up there. Squeeze it on, release it. Do that a few times. I would say any more than 3 times usually is probably good enough. And get everything out. After you do this, oh, and by the way, I am not a health physician, so if you're worried about it, you can call up your doctor and ask him if it's okay for you to douche out your hole. I'm sure he'll give you some advice on that. And it's also something that you can only do once in a while, not over and over again. Now, the next thing you're going to do, of course, after this is you're going to get in the shower. Now, when you shower down, and you're cleaning down there, make sure that you actually use a rag to get up in your orifice a little bit. Do not just wipe the outside and be like, oh, I'm good. And just scrub it really good. Alright, now on to the next step. When you get into the bed with your lover, is what they need to do is they need to pay attention to that area. They need to be down there with their tongue, with their fingers, giving you that sense of it's okay, doesn't hurt, with those things going on. The more foreplay that you give to the ass is going to give you a more relaxed feeling. Also, if it's really bothering you or whatever, you want to be completely relaxed, maybe have a couple drinks. So anyways, once you get your partner in the bed and he's down there, he needs to at least insert 2 fingers. 2 and even 3 if you can get into that. But you start off slow with 1. You spit on your finger with a lot. Also, make sure that they got their nails cut, because who wants their inside scraped up? Anyways, so you just lick your finger really good and ease it into the asshole. Now, don't just shove it, because if you just shove it, that's going to feel uncomfortable. Ease it very, very slowly in there and get it going a little while. But also, on top of that, make sure that you are stimulating other parts of their body, such as their clitoris, or if it is a guy, his cock. Now, after you've stimulated it for a while and you've thrusted the finger in and out, pull it out. And this is where you might want to use lube, since you've already stuck 1 finger in there. Now lube up your fingers, 2 of them, and slowly, slowly insert them in. Go as slow as possible. Do not rush anything. I mean, sex can be fun and it can be great, but you don't have to just rush everything. So ease it in there, and same thing, thrust. After you get it in there, you can thrust it a little faster and a little harder. Now is when you go for the 3rd finger. Now this might be a little uncomfortable to some people, but this is what you need to do. And this is what this is going to do. It's going to loosen up those muscles. Alright? Now for the fun part, once you've gotten it all loosened up or whatever. Now my suggestion is there's 2 ways to do it. Either on your side, or the person that's going to have it in the ass, if they get on top of the person while they're laying on their back. Now, when you get on top of them, you, being the one that's getting it put up your ass, need to grab onto their shaft and you ease it into yourself. Just put a little bit in at a time of the head. Just put a little bit in and pull it out, and make sure it's really good and lubed up. Now, the more you do this, go back, put a little more in, pull out. Wait a minute, don't rush it, try it again, put a little more in. And finally, you're going to get it loosened up enough and relaxed enough that you will be able to take it all the way down. Now, once it's all the way in there, guys have a tendency to want to go at it, but they need to realize that they can't. You need to squirm around on it a little bit, let it feel good to you. So then eventually is what's going to happen. You will be able to go a little bit faster. And then before you know it, you're going to be getting your pooper fucked real damn good. So anyways, I hope that some of these suggestions and tips have helped. I am also going to say, if you have any more suggestions, throw your comments down there. And so other people that are trying it out for the first time, that maybe their experience is going to be enjoyable. All right, everybody.